You assume that on the next contract that Seth Jones would be looking at $9 or $10 million. Would you even consider a Marner for Seth Jones? Where do I want to go here next? How about
you want to go? You have an appointment.
That's no. I do, but I want to get one more. There's some meat on the bone here still, Mac.
Okay.
And in the world of, I hate doing this. You're way better at it with the "I told you so's," but but I got one for you. I got one for you. Seth Jones doesn't want to sign in Colorado. Like
Columbus.
Columbus. I'm all over Colorado now with Grubauer. He doesn't want to sign in Columbus.
Oh.
What a shock. What are your sources saying on that one? Because that one is right between the eyes. Right between the eyes.
I think we knew. Didn't we talk about it a year ago or 8 months ago?
And Werenski's the other one, Mac.
And I keep hearing he wants to go to Detroit. So my sources are very quiet.
Wow.
It rocks you. And now you've got your number one defenseman saying that. You've got the Dubois thing in your background. You've got Laine coming. Laine's got to get re-signed. It just doesn't stop. And I was in Columbus for 4 days last week, and I'm just thinking, I was having a few beers with a buddy of mine that's fairly close to the team, and he said, I said, you got to get this guy in a room and get him signed. And then the next day it comes out. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
Welcome back, John Davidson. Now, Mac, how quickly does this need to be addressed? There's not a snowball's chance, as you like to say, that you can bring Seth Jones back to start the season. You got to get him traded at the draft, during the draft, after the draft, anytime all summer.
JD rode back into town, saying that, he's excited to be back in Columbus. He loves Columbus. He's very excited to be back. And then this hits him. This dulls the excitement a little bit for JD. But JD will he and Kekalainen, this is a big, big challenge because the franchise is just wavering a bit. And I got a note this morning at 7 a.m. Tell me what's going on, how another guy wants out of Columbus. Please tell me what's going on. And I'm sitting there saying, Columbus is a great city. It's good ownership. It's devastating for me for this to happen. It really is.
Leafs they're heavy at forward. You assume that on the next contract that Seth Jones would be looking at $9 or $10 million. Would you even consider a Marner for Seth Jones? Now I think they're 4 years difference in age, and that's a big deal to me.
Yeah,
really,
that's a big deal.
To give up a 23-year-old for a 27-year-old is a big deal for me. But is that the type of thing that could help Columbus and maybe even help Toronto?
The problem with that deal for me, Nick, is Columbus desperately need a center iceman.
Marner can play center, Mac.
And that if they're comfortable that he can come in and play center, then you gotta consider it, because they are in such dire need, and this guy can make plays like nobody else. And Laine needs somebody to get him the puck.